All right, folks, on the U.S. Senate side, Senate members were actually sworn in today. Here is video of Vice President Kamala Harris swearing in to a full 6-year term, Georgia Senator Raphael Warnock.
Please raise your right hand. Okay. Do you solemnly swear that you will support and defend the Constitution of the United States against all enemies, foreign and domestic, that you will bear true faith and allegiance to the same, that you take this obligation freely without any mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that you will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office on which you are about to enter, so help you God?
I do.
Congratulations.
Okay, so Senate, no issues. They're in session. Everybody's all good. House members have not officially been sworn in because House members aren't sworn in until there's a Speaker of the House. There currently isn't one. Why? Because 20 holdout Republicans have been voting against Kevin McCarthy to be the next House Speaker. In fact, it's been so embarrassing today, y'all, so embarrassing that they've had now 4 different votes, and he has not been able to get the majority on any of those votes. It's been hilarious, to be honest, to watch what has been going on, to watch how Republicans are in total disarray, how you've got people who are just utterly clueless about what they're doing. They can't pick a leader. And so, boy, you can't have much hope that they could be able to govern if they don't even know how to pick a leader. The graphic there says failed 2. No, that's wrong. There have been 4 votes. And so he has made clear he's not dropping out. But these 20 renegade Republicans said they're not backing down. In fact, in the first round, he lost 9. It went to 19 in the second round, 19 in the third round, 20 in the fourth round. So we have no idea. Now, let me explain to people how this process works. You keep voting until you get a speaker. I was looking at the Twitter feed of Michael Beckloss, who is a historian. And one of the things that he said, which again, you never think about this here, because this was the first time in 100 years that a Speaker of the House was not chosen on the first ballot. Okay, 100 years. Now, as we look at what's going on, and you look at all of these numbers, if you look at what's happening here, you've had other votes, folks, where you've literally had 100. I'm trying to pull it up right now. Let's see here. According to Michael Beckloss, he said that in the year, give me 1 second, I'm going to pull it up for y'all so I can just show you. He said in 1855, 1856, the House Speaker contest, go to my iPad, went to 133 ballots. 133 ballots. Now, again, they keep voting. So what happens? Republicans, they stand up, they nominate who they want to nominate. The Democrats have been steadfast, and they've been nominating Democratic leader Hakeem Jeffries in a very enthusiastic way, matter of fact. Here is one of the members today, again, putting Hakeem Jeffries, the first African-American to ever lead a party in the House or even the Senate. This is them putting his name in nomination. that was the first round. Former Speaker Nancy Pelosi stands up and puts Jeffrey's name in nomination. You see her there blowing him a kiss. Later, other members did it. They have been steadfast in their support. In fact, in the last round, after they put his name in, they begin to chant, Hakeem, Hakeem. And it's hilarious watching this because the Republicans are sitting over there, sourpuss, mad, upset. So what they've done is they've adjourned now until tomorrow. So Republicans are going to go back in the caucus and try to figure out some type of deal, but there may not be a deal even be had. This is utterly, utterly hilarious watching what is going on here. And it shows you, again, the ineptitude of the Republicans in the House, how they can't even figure out how to pick a leader. Mustafa Santiago Ali, former senior advisor for environmental justice at the EPA, joins us. Randy Bryant, diversity and inclusion strategist, speaker and trainer, joins us right now as well. We'll be joined in a second by Michael Brown, former chair of the DNC Finance Committee. I must say, Mustafa, it is hilarious to watch the public humiliation of Kevin McCarthy, a man who has kissed the ass of Donald Trump, who voted not to certify the election, who has said and done anything. He has done everything. He's been on his hands and knees begging and doing whatever to get Republicans to vote for him, and it has all failed.
It has been. You know, he's made a huge amount of concessions to the most radical aspects of the Republicans, especially, you know, the right-wing side of the Republican Party. And it has done nothing for him but take him to this particular moment. And in this moment, we now see that there's a disarray inside of the Republican Party, but it also sends a clear message across the country that Republicans are not ready to take leadership in the House. And that translates also to the policies that have their party, you know, separated and will cause lots of unnecessary disproportionate impacts across our country. So it's going to be interesting to see if they can get it together tomorrow, I believe at noon, when they come back to once again try and vote to elect who will be the next Speaker of the House.
You know, Michael, I mean, you sit here and you watch this and you see just the total disarray. And Democrats are in lockstep. Every time there was a vote, Jeffries got 212 votes. McCarthy goes down, goes down, goes down, goes down. And if those 20 Republicans remain steadfast, Republicans are going to have to figure out who else can be their leader.
Certainly looking that way, and I know they've returned.
Hold on, I think we have some issues with your audio. Guys, let me know we have Michael's audio straight.
Everything's up.
Okay, yeah. All right. What I'm getting is, okay, it's something on your end. Y'all figured out with Michael. Let me go to Randy, and we'll go back to Michael once we're ready. Randy, again, we're watching this thing play out in real time. And after every vote, I mean, Kevin McCarthy gets emasculated even further every vote.
Yes, I would say it's been very enjoyable to watch him get what he's due. You know, he's certainly not a fan of ours. And it does send a clear message that the Republicans are not ready to lead. But it also should show America that Donald Trump does not have the power that we think he does, nor the support. So as he says that he wants to run for president, maybe we really shouldn't be quite as boastful. Some people I feel are very assume that he's going to win and has a lot of power, but it shows that he does not have the power that he once did, and that some people still think that he does.
I hope we got Michael back and his audio is fixed. Okay, Michael's audio is not straight yet, so let me know. But it is watching it unfold. You also see the discipline, Mustafa, of Democrats. And you got some of these people who are like, well, some Democrats, they should, help McCarthy out, form a consensus. No, if I'm the Democrats, I ain't doing a damn thing. I'm going to let y'all sit here and look like fools, even if we got to vote for the next 2 weeks.
I think you're exactly right on that. There's really no need for Democrats to actually move into this space. Allow Republicans to continue to do what they do. Allow them to show the country that they are not ready for prime time. The only downside of this is that there are serious issues. And, when we look at immigration, when we look at housing, when we look at a number of other things, Republicans have to have policies to be able to address these needs that are happening across the country. But if you can't even get together to elect who's going to lead, who's going to be the Speaker of the House, then that shows that we should have great concerns also on how you are going to govern and the policies that you will try and move forward on. So Democrats should just sit back, have some popcorn and watch this play out and allow the rest of the country to understand that Republicans are not ready for the seriousness of being, a leader on the House side of the equation.
Michael, hopefully your audio is fixed. Go ahead.
I hope so too. Happy
There
New
we
Year.
go. We're good.
Rolling. And Happy New Year to everybody.
Likewise.
When you have a lack of leadership, this is what happens. And clearly, even Republican senators have said they don't know if the House is going to be able to govern. All they want to do is burn things down. All they want to do is throw out conspiracy theories. All they want to do is talk about election denialism. That's all they want to do. They don't care about policy. That's not what they care about. But what happened was when then leader McCarthy laid down with these folks and gave them some runway, it then gave them the power. Now, obviously, we know the power started back with Newt Gingrich and his folks, but that doesn't mean you can't contain them. Keep in mind, Speaker Pelosi showed what leadership is all about, because clearly on the Democratic side, you have some folks on the far left that could be called extremists, depending on what you think about, or progressives. But you know what? She kept them in line. McCarthy doesn't seem to have that power, and because of that, not only is he not going to be Speaker, I don't even know if he'll be in Congress in a year. So you reap what you sow, and I think that's what's happening right now on the House side with the GOP.
Oh yeah, I mean it's absolutely. Again, it's frankly, it's. I would use this phrase, Randy. It's delicious to watch.
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
It is, and so, folks, and so again, they've adjourned. But now again, they're going to come back tomorrow, and we'll see if the Republicans strike some kind of deal. If these hardcore Republicans decide to stay together, we'll see. So they come back tomorrow at noon on Wednesday to start voting again. All right, folks, back to our Roland Martin Unfiltered video in just one moment. When you talk about blackness and what happens in black culture, we're about covering these things that matter to us, speaking to our issues and concerns.
This is a genuine people-powered movement.
There's a lot of stuff that we're not getting. You get it, and you spread the word.
We wish to plead our own cause. Too long have others spoken for us. We cannot tell our own story if we can't pay for it. This is about covering us. Invest in black-owned media. Your dollars matter. We don't have to keep asking them to cover our stuff. So please support us in what we do, folks. We want to hit 2,000 people, $50 this month, raise $100,000. We're behind 100,000, so we want to hit that. Y'all money makes this possible. Check some money orders. Go to P.O. Box 57196, Washington, D.C. 20037-0196. The Cash App is $RM Unfiltered. PayPal is R Martin Unfiltered. Venmo is RM Unfiltered. Zelle is Roland@RolandSMartin.com.